Okay, so just a quick explanation of what we're doing here. As you can see from the title, Tomb Raider, but every time I die, I play the next one. I got this idea from LozPlayz did a stream a few years back where he had Assassin's Creed, but every time I take damage, I play the next one. And I thought it was really fun. And I always thought, wouldn't that be fun to do it with Tomb Raider, but every time I die, I play the next one. Because if it was every time I take damage, it would literally be within seconds. Although I can't guarantee it's going to go any better. But I thought I'd give myself a little bit of a chance. So we're playing Tomb Raiders 1 through Underworld because those are the ones I own and I don't care about any game that came out after Underworld. I don't want to interact with the 2013 era, so I am doing Tomb Raider 1 to Tomb Raider Underworld. Yeah, that's really all there is to say. Every time I die, I play the next one and enjoy, I suppose.
Played Tomb Raider 1. Tomb Raider 1 is the only one that I've, like, actually managed to, like, get to the end of the classic Tomb Raiders. Never achieved that with any of the others because they are very difficult and I am very bad at the game. So I might have a good chance of living for a little bit long here, but we'll see. I'll skip the cutscene because we're going to be here for ages. And we're here to see how long I survive, not how long I watch cutscenes for. Let's... Inevitably. But, there's just more chance of something really ridiculous getting me killed if I don't use any medipacks. It also saves me having to go out and try and find more medipacks, because that would just... The thing is, like, I could play this game properly for you, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to see chaos. It's been so long. Like, I play Tomb Raider all the time, but I haven't actually played Tomb Raider 1 in quite a while. Like, it's been a few years, so I need to try and remember what the hell the layout is here. Oh, fuck. Okay. That wasn't as big a drop as I thought it would be. Bats, any bats? No. When I eventually... Oh, fuck. When I eventually get to Anniversary, I can tell you all about how much I love the way that they recreated these levels for Anniversary. I have a huge amount of love for Tomb Raider Anniversary. Like, I feel like people, like, really came down hard on that game. But, you know, I really fucking like it. And I know it's maybe not, like, the remake everybody wanted. I know people want, like... I feel like my microphone's, like, really quiet. I'm yelling here to try and get the sound up. I don't know, maybe it sounds alright. I can't tell what it sounds like. That's it, lad. I've run into the wall. Yeah, like, I know people want, like, a different, like, a better remake of Tomb Raider 1, which is fine, and I get it. But I honestly really liked Anniversary. I think Anniversary had a lot going for it. I feel like people were unnecessarily harsh about Tomb Raider Anniversary, especially because Toby Gard was clearly, like, from the commentary, you can tell Toby Gard was, like, really proud of it. So I'm like, if the way I always see it, and I'm kind of, like, a lame ass for this, I get it, but, like, I see Toby Gard as, like, the god of Tomb Raider, and it's like, if Toby approves, then I approve. If Toby doesn't approve, then I don't approve. Like, I live and die by Toby's opinions on Lara Croft. Because this was his baby, you know? Like, this was his thing. Like, this was his character that he created. And what Toby says goes. And if Toby thinks... Toby was, like, one of the writers for the Legend Anniversary Underworld trio. So if Toby thinks it's good, then who are we to disagree? The fucking hell was that meant to be? This breaks, doesn't it? It does not. Okay, cool. I think that's meant to be a wolf. Oops. Is that a health thingy or a save thingy? Save thingy. Okay, we're also not saving it because there's absolutely no point because I don't need to keep these saves, so that's good. Can never remember because like the little like plum bob crystals change colour depending on the game, and I'm like, what does this one do again? Is this a save thingy? Is that a health thingy? Do I pick it up? Do I just click on it? Oh fuck. Oh shit! See, now this is why we're not using medipads, because look at the fun. Look at how I've already lost a chunk of health. It's going really badly for me. That music's still going, why? Okay, I think we're good. If I had the camera on right now, you could see me pure vibing to this music. We love you, Nathan McCree. Now, is that door timed? Is that door timed? Fuck. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck off, Lara. You will find when I play these games, I act as if it's Lara's fault when I do stuff wrong. Like, I'm like, oh, fuck off, Lara. It's like, it's absolutely not Lara, it's you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Tomb Raider, but every time I do something really fucking stupid, I play the next one. And it's shut. It is timed. Wonderful. Right. And let me guess, that side's too high as well. Cool, cool beans, right. We'll try that again. Fuck. I thought I would land that. Shit, it's gonna close! Lara, why are you— oh, Jesus. Go, 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 go! Fucking hell. Oh man, I love the music. We're getting shot at by poison darts. That's gonna fall. Oh shit. Rawr. It honestly sounds like an old man yelling. It doesn't sound like an animal. Right, where are we? Oh, right, we're in this room. Okay, that's fine. Can that saber-toothed tiger, whatever the fuck that was, come down here? I don't think it can. There are wolves, though. There are definitely wolves here. Somewhere there are wolves. Now, at least I remember this is not as complicated as it was in Anniversary, thankfully. Because Anniversary really made this complicated. Why'd you have to go make things so complicated? Wolves? There's music, so there's things. Yeah, there we go. Wolves. I can't remember if she has a sprint in this game. I don't think so. If she does, I can't remember what button it would be. Oh fuck, it was at the other end, isn't it? Or is it? Wait, what? Oh wait, it's the other end. Shit. Oh no! Wonderful. It's alright. No, because if I overwrite it, I'm overwriting my boyfriend's save. So no, we won't be doing that. I didn't realise, actually, I should have taken the memory card out before I turned the game on so that I don't accidentally overwrite his save. Right. Oh god, my health went back up. Oh man. We could be here longer than I thought. Oh shit. Maybe not though. To be quite honest, maybe not. Never mind, my health doesn't back up. Right, oh. Let's get moving. Right. Valkabamba. One of my favourite locations. Question is, can I remember how I do it? Probably fucking not. Why is there a big ass hole in the floor, is the question. What I love is the fact that when they found like the real city of Valkabamba, it doesn't look anything like this. Like this is not what Valkabamba looks like. Oh shit. Oh wait, no, that's just a medipack anyway. I don't need that. Fucking hell. See him lying on a bed of straw. Dusty stable with an open door. Oh, now carry me to Bethlehem to see the Lord appear to men. Something, something, something stable then. King of glory was his name. Yeah, I probably should have done it instead of like every time I die I play the next one. It probably should have been every time I can't remember what I'm doing. Look at these! That's always cracks me up. Look at these. Look at these 2D assets. I fucking love it. I love it. And they turn with you. What is that? Is that a key or is it a secret? What is it? It's a key. Aha! 2D pottery. Do I have to leave through that door? Oh shit. Fuck off! Fuck off! No! I don't want to get killed by a bat, you know? I'd rather get killed by like a really bad fall, or at least a bear. I don't want to get killed by the fucking bat. That's embarrassing. Is that the way out of here? I can't remember. Oh, now carry me to Bethlehem. Inverted y-axis. Fuck off. Do I shove it over there? It's been a long time, friends. It's been a long time. That wasn't what I wanted you to fucking do, like. No, I can't imagine that's the way out. I'm so confused. Oh, this is embarrassing. Or do I push it over here and climb up? Can you climb up there, or is that the ceiling? No, I think that's the ceiling. Oh, it's a secret. No, stop climbing on it. I'm honestly always amazed by this girl's upper body strength. Like, I wish I could just walk up to a giant concrete block and fucking shove it. Like, look at this. What does this girl eat, honestly? Oh my god, it doesn't reach. I can't remember how you leave this the other way, right? Sorry, the gas. Oh, stop climbing on it, Lara. If my boyfriend watches this, he's going to be so embarrassed by me, because he, like, can play every Tomb Raider with his eyes shut, pretty much. And I'm not very good at them. I'm not surprised you're making that fucking noise, to be honest. The other end of this tunnel. The answer to that question isn't right. Here we go. They'll change, so we must end. This must be the way out, right? Well, there's a save thingy up here, so that's fun. Aha! A door. I mean, incredibly long. It's at Tomb Raider. I never claimed to not suck at Tomb Raider. Right, now we're door now. It's the one with the key box. So that's it? This is a key. Oh shit. I miss sidestep movements in games. It was actually such a handy thing to have. Oh my god, look at my health. We're doing it, lads. We're dying. It's going down. Oh fuck. To be fair, I have fucked up on this before. Can you aim at the wolf, please? Is he still alive? Where did it go? Right. I have definitely fucked this up before, so this could be it. This could be the moment that it all goes very wrong. Oops. I see your corner bug and raise it me running into every corner in the game bug. Right-o. Oh shit! Okay, Zed. Where did you even come from? Put them away. I love this room. I always have. I just want to say that. Like, I love this room. And I love the fact that the music starts up when you come into it. It's wonderful. Where am I going? Over there? I love the old Tomb Raider 1 theme with like the Gregorian choir going, oh, that. I love it. I love that. Oh my god. Look at her butt. Nicki Minaj wishes that she had a butt like Lara Croft. Lara Croft is why I've never been bothered by the fact that I have really chunky thighs. Like, my thighs, it doesn't matter how much weight I lose or put on, my thighs are always big. And I'm like, you know what? That's fine, because Lara Croft had big fat thighs, and she could use them to, you know, kill people, so we stan. So I'm happy having big thighs, because Lara Croft had chunky thighs, and everybody wants Lara Croft, so... requires like a run. Cannot judge. I hope I'm right. Really. But what was Tomb Raider if not an experiment in trial and error? I'm gonna get killed by bats. Like, I'm actually gonna die as a result of bats, and it's gonna be so embarrassing. Oh, Lara, go up the fucking steps, will you? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Well, that's Tomb Raider 1 done. Time for I honestly didn't know that drop was so big. I thought it was like the other one where she would just drop onto a ledge and be fine, but, no, we didn't even make it a fucking Falcabamba. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, right, I'll go and get Tomb Raider 2 set up. Get Oh, that's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. At least I didn't get killed by bats, but it's not really much better. No. At least I didn't get killed by bats, but it's not really much better. Okay, here we are for Tomb Raider 2, let's go. Wait, no, I don't have a load game. Start game. Right, Tomb Raider 2, let's go. Let's see how badly it goes this time. For fuck's sake. I can't believe that. I really can't. I mean, I can believe it. It's me, but I also can't believe it. Wow! That's so fucking dark on my TV. I can't see a thing. Holy shit. Alright, let's go. Okay. Great Wall of China. I've done this level like a million times. We can do this, she says as she immediately tries to climb on the wrong block. I don't know. I'm like, I can do this. I don't know what I'm fucking doing here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look how good her model is, though, just from the first to the second game. Like, it's really impressive. Like, she's got the full braid, She looks like rounder, she looks more human. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh god, now she's in the fucking water. How do I get up here? Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. Here we go. What is that noise? Oh! Fuck off. I hate how slow she moves when she wades. Right, what in God's name is that noise? I think it's a tiger, but I don't want to deal with a tiger right now. Right, okay, see the problem here is that it's really, really dark. Oh, there's the tiger. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's really dark on my screen, so I can't really... I can see a bit better now. I couldn't really see where the blocks were there. Right, darling. Get up. Please. If I die in the Great Wall of China, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. And I should be embarrassed. No, don't fling a flare! Oh, for fuck's sake. Throw that away. Yeah, shit the tiger. Like, even her health bar, like, the health bar in the last one was just orange, but now it's, like, got, like, rainbow, like traffic light colours. Right, so if R2 is flare, what is sidestep? Oh, right, okay. R2 and directional buttons. Okay, dokie. Don't confuse me like that, Tomb Raider. Right, we're on a roll. We're going. We're getting there. We're going. We're moving. We're moving and we're grooving. That's not the right way, is it? No. Cool beans. Right. In here? Is that where we're going? What are we doing? Over there, I imagine. Oh! Oh look, the flare that I didn't mean to throw is going out. Lara! Just get up, will you? Just climb up, please. Honest to God. Right, up we go. Oh, I forgot about that. Whee! Again, that animation is fucking great. Like, I have so much respect for Core Design. They made such good games. I miss Core. Right, I can't see a goddamn thing. Where am I going? Here? Aha! And we're in the water. And I can't see. Turn a light on, will yous? You telling me they never installed lighting in the Great Wall of China? Someone call Marco Bartoli and ask him to install some lighting in here. Right, don't hit the flare button. Where is that door? Is that it? She's aiming at something. Big crow. Oh shit, big crow. Crow. Never trust a crow, in the words of Danny Wallace. Oh my god. I do trust crows. I feed them in my garden. Wait. Key?
No.
Key. Key. Where would I find key? Down here, key? Down here, key, or down here, death? Looks like water. Over here, key? Has it been a while since I played this? Yes, very much so. Where am I? Is this something? Or is it just texture or feature? It's the question with Tomb Raider. I was like, is that a thing I can climb on, or is it just a dodgy texture? I do apologise if you've played this game a million times and you know where the key is, because like I say, I'm just really bad at Tomb Raider. I love Tomb Raider, but it doesn't make me good at it. Here for a good time, not for a long time, you know? What's that? Tunnel? Tunnel! Oh my god! Oh, key. Okay, it's floating. It's floating, it's fine. Guess we can live with that, right? Now the question is, how do I get back up? Oh shit! Where were you? Fucking wolves. How do I get back up? I mean, this looks climbable. Is this climbable? It looks climbable. Aha! What is she aiming at? Right, now I kinda need a flare. What's down here? She has no flares. I'm out of flares. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright. Oh my god, I can't see a damn thing. Key? Oh shit, something's killing me.
Aha.
A key. What does it open? I don't know because I can't see a thing. Oh, that looks like a key box. Here we go. they flares or shotgun shells?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's a medipack and some shotgun shells. I want flares! Oh, that was a move I did not even mean to do, but it looked very, very graceful. Oh wait, is that a block? Oh. No, no, no. Somehow, miraculously, we are still alive. Oh fuck. I forgot about that. Oh shit. Oh no! I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Oh wow. 13 minutes we lasted. I forgot about the boulders. Oh no. Okay, Tomb Raider 3, anybody? Right, oh, here we go. Tomb Raider 3. This won't last long. I can guarantee you this won't last long. This is my favourite theme, by the way. The Tomb Raider 3 theme is absolutely gorgeous. Like, listen to that, it's so pretty. Yeah, Tomb Raider 3 is the most fiendishly difficult in the entire series. I've never got out of India. So that should tell you something. Like, I've played the whole game because I used the level skip cheat. But have I actually ever got out of... I've never got out of the second level on my own. And especially not without cheats. So trust me when I say this is not going to go well. I'm hoping I can at least make it over the spikes, or this will be incredibly embarrassing. Go! No! Oh my god, you're joking! You're joking! Oh... Tomb Raider 3 in fair actually is one of my favourites of the entire series. I think despite the fact that it's so difficult, it's got some really great level design and everything. I think it's genius. And I wanted to at least show you me getting to play some of it, but that didn't happen. I was thinking while I was playing 2 there, I'm like, imagine how embarrassing it'd be if I died on the fucking spikes in 3. And I'm like, but don't worry, you're not going to do that. Like, you can at least make it over the spikes. You can get that far. So, I'll go get the last revelation then. Be right back. So, the one thing about Last Revelation is it starts with 2 tutorial levels where you're running around with Werner von Croy. So, theoretically, I should be able to survive a bit longer because the first 2 levels are tutorials. So I shouldn't really die because they should be easy. That being said, this is me.
Sanctum of the ancients.
Oh cool, I can't skip the cutscene, that's wonderful. I hate Werner von Croy so much.
This place gives me the creeps.
And Jonelle Elliott's voice, like, I love Jonelle Elliott as a person, but I've never really vibed with her Tomb Raider performance, so that's...
Careful, all is not as it
Although I feel like
Concealed
she was definitely better in Last Revelation and Chronicles. Angel of Darkness, I'm sure they directed her to, like, oh, make Lara sound, like, flat because, like, she's, like, cold and unfeeling in this game, but actually just makes it sound really wooden and awful. I didn't listen to what Werner said. I don't really know what we're doing.
Good men have died for the information contained herein, and cruel men have bartered the information for their own ends. For this we must respect it. We will not deviate from its route, and you will not deviate from my instruction. This way.
Deviate from this middle finger, bitch. I hate Werner von Croy, and I don't particularly like the last Revelation in general. Like, I'm not... This is my least favourite of the original 5, and it's one of my least favourite of the entire series.
The first...
Yeah! Oh, I don't have to play it anymore, but that was not intentional. Wow. Yeah, I don't like The Last Revelation. That's what I was going to say. I don't enjoy this game very much at all. I think it's way too long. I think the levels are so complicated to the point of being, like, impossible to navigate without a walkthrough. The fact that the entire game's in Egypt means that there's not really a huge amount of difference in, like, style and art and stuff like that. Like, what I liked about Tomb Raider 3 was that you had very different locations. So you've got, like, India and a jungle. You've got South America, which is all kind of, like water heavy, and then Area 51, which is in the desert, and then, like, a research facility. London, which is all in a city. And then Antarctica, which is all in the snow. But Last Revelation is entirely in Egypt, which means everything just looks like Egypt. And we've already been to Egypt in the first Tomb Raider, so I'm not a big fan of this game. Was what I was going to tell you about when I was playing there, when I thought I was going to have a lot more time, but your girl fucked it, so, Chronicles, I guess. I like Chronicles, so maybe we'll get to play it a bit longer. Right, Chronicles. I love this game. This game is massively underappreciated by the Tomb Raider fandom, I think. I think Chronicles, it's not a masterpiece by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not nearly as bad as people make it out to be. I really enjoy it. If the last section, like the Werner von Croy VCI building levels, weren't so incredibly broken, I think the game would be much more appreciated. But I think it's got some really good levels. I think Lara's, like, got some really nice, like, lines and stuff, like, character stuff. I like Chronicles. I think it's underappreciated by the fandom. So, we are in Rome, I think? The one thing, though, that is bad about Chronicles is the fact that PN, but they also die in this game, so kind of, like, didn't care. And I'm like, bit cringe. I know Tomb Raider's never been heavy on story, but you can't really just, you can't do that. That's cringe, don't. I hate having to shoot dogs in Tomb Raider. So we need a key. This is the one thing, though, I will say is I have, like, pretty much zero memory of how to play this level. I can't remember. I remember there's, like, some kind of weird dragon boss thing at the end, but I can't remember how to do the level itself. So this might take a while, which is good, because then at least we might get to live a little longer in this one. But primarily because I can't remember how to do it. Aha! Please tell me these aren't timed. So I don't even know where that is. God, it's so dark. Why is it always so dark? Okay. The flare button from Tomb Raider 2 is now the crouch button. So what is flares? And where am I fucking going? Wait, what's this? Have I been in here? Is this where I'm going? Ha! Oh shit. At least firing my guns lights up the place a wee bit. Why are there so many bats? Can I climb on this? Oh shit. Okay, now what is side... Oh god, they've changed the fucking sidestep button again. Now where am I? In someone's living room by the looks of it. Oh, nice guy. She has very round boobs this time, which is nice, good for her. Oh. Our health is already fairly low, so this is not looking good for me. Is that a lever? Okay. We've already pulled that. Those doors look like they open, but again, texture or feature? Who can tell? I can't tell if that is something that opens or not. Texture or feature, who can tell? It is so fucking dark down here. Right, did I go through here? Do I have flares? Flares. Oh, they're green, wow. Okay, there's nothing in here. That's fine. I forgot Chronicles is the one where you can like put like a scope on your gun and everything. Like there's some very complicated tool mechanics in this one. Which again, all the things I really like about Chronicles. This game was really good. And people just did not appreciate it. But it was also a broken mess, so at the same time I can kind of understand. What's up here? A fence. Oh. Opera backstage. Aha.
To climb onto this crate, stand next to the crate, push forward, and then action.
Why is she talking to me? Why are you giving me a tutorial? See, if they wanted me to have a tutorial, you should have given us a Croft Manor. You hear me, core design? Releasing a Tomb Raider without the Croft Manor is cowardly. Right. God, it's so fucking dark. Did I even need to pull those random things in the town, or was that just so I got covered in bats?
Walk to the edge.
Fuck.
Now press forward and jump together.
Like, I really liked her voice in Chronicles, but I didn't like it much in Last Revelation, and I really didn't like it in Angel of Darkness. It's very strange, because it's all the same voice, so I don't really get it. Oh, fuck, I swan dived, alright. Good, she didn't break her neck though, so that's good. Sometimes when you swan dive, she just properly breaks her neck.
Try a longer leap. Walk to the edge, then tap back once. Now press forward.
Oh, I thought I could climb that. I really don't know what I'm doing with this one, I have to say. Like, this is guesswork. This is entirely guesswork, because I can't remember, like, anything about this game. Like, this particular level, anyway. But we've been alive for almost 10 minutes, and that's really good going for the past couple of games. I can't see Lara. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
To perform
Fuck.
a sideways somersault, press left and jump.
Too late, Lara already fell. The thing about old Tomb Raiders, right, I've heard people say, like, why was Tomb Raider so difficult? And I'm like, honestly, it's the amount of fucking buttons you have to press just to make her do, like, the simplest thing. And that's not a criticism, because that was sort of, like, the technology at the time. And to be honest, it's what makes Tomb Raider what it is. Like, these games would not be nearly as fun as they are if they didn't require the insane amount of button pressing that they do. But that is definitely why they're so difficult. Like, these days, you know, you throw a character at a ledge and they'll just automatically grab it. Whereas with Tomb Raider, you needed to, like, hold down, like, a ton of buttons at once just to make her do, like, a simple jump and grab. But that's, like, why people love these games, because they were challenging. They weren't, you know... Did I fall back down to where I came in? Did I completely fuck that up? I did, didn't I? Oh, piss it. Yeah, like, if Tomb Raider was easy, no one would want to play it. Like, the reason that people like Tomb Raider is because it's challenging. But not in a Dark Souls, like, grindy bullshit way. Like, it's just challenging as it is, and you don't need to, like, work... You know, it's not like you need to, like, level up or anything. It's not an RPG. It's just challenging in its basic platforming elements. Like... And honestly, I miss games that were just challenging because they were designed that way and the basic gameplay elements, rather than games that are challenging by making, like, enemies have arbitrary level caps just so that players have to, like, work harder to beat them, when in reality it's not really that fun. I mean, I don't know, I know there are people that enjoy grinding in video games. I ain't one of them. It's just because fun. That's not interesting gameplay. That's not clever game design. That's just nonsense. This is clever game design.
Forward and action together. Keep hold of action and push up to climb the wall. To climb around corners, just keep pushing in the desired direction. For me to crawl, hold down crouch and now push forward.
Why are you squealing? Why?
To use the lever switch, stand next to the switch and press action.
I heard a noise. Am I about to get eaten? Can't tell. Lara does love it. What is this? I feel like I need to go down these stairs. No, I didn't. Hi, I'm Lara. I'm 19. Oh, is that a door? Oh, right. There's a whole fucking air here. Never mind. Girl. Fine, just climb on it. I prefer to jump on stuff just because it takes less time. But sometimes she just wants to be a little bitch. Right. We're back into the land of can't see a fucking thing. Honestly, what is the reversion to turning the lights on? Why is there a pool of water inside the back of this opera house? Is what I want to know.
To swim, jump into the water. Use jump.
Is it just there basically so she can do her swimming tutorial? That's kind of weird. They do not open. Where am I going then? Was there even a reason for me to come up here, or was it just so you could give me a swimming tutorial? Why am I here? Wait, is that something under the water? Oh, it is! Okay. Tunnel. Underwater tunnel. Tomb Raider staple. I should have expected as much. How I would love to be able to see.
And press action.
It would help if I could see where the ledge is. There we go. We are. And
To walk the tightrope, walk up to the rope and press action.
oh, this fucking mechanic.
Forward. If you unbalance, push in the opposite direction to correct.
One of the funny things that Chronicles did add was the ability to look in cupboards, which, you know, many years of Lara raiding tombs, and she finally got the ability to open cupboard doors. Really proud of her for that, you know? Really proud. I do kind of feel like, though, with Lara's athletic ability, she would be better, like, hanging onto the rope and using her upper body strength rather than tightrope walking, but whatever. She can do what she wants. She's a free lady. Can I check these? What's the fucking sidestep button? There we go. Yeah, girl, look at her go. Look at her checking these shelves. She didn't find anything, but we're proud of her. I don't know if there's anything down there. I can't see. Or is it just little vent things? I don't know. Because I can't see shit. Wait, am I back in this room again? Is this the room I was in earlier? Or is this a different room? I actually can't tell. They all look the same. No, this is definitely the room I was in earlier. Yeah, why am I back here? For what purpose? Can I climb on that? Oh wait, no, I did climb on that. That's how I got over here the first time. Catch me doing the exploding Lara cheat because I can't figure out how to get out of the level. Oh, for fuck's sake. I have no idea. No idea what I'm doing. Love that for me. You know what's really bad though? When I do eventually die, the next one up is Angel of Darkness. And that's just a really sad state of affairs. Angel of Darkness is funny because, like, the fandom will defend it with, like, all of their being. Like, they will not hear shit said about Angel of Darkness. And it's funny because it's like, the game is bad. Like, this is not an opinion, that is a fact. The game is bad. The game is poorly made. It's bad. It's a bad game. The mechanics are bizarre. It doesn't feel like a Tomb Raider at all. It's not a good game. It's not a well-made game. It's not particularly fucking hell. It's not a particularly enjoyable game. It's just not good. But the fandom will not hear of it. And I'm like, I'm kind of the same. Because I'm like, see when people who aren't Tomb Raider fans come out and are like, oh, Angel of Darkness was like so bad. I'm like, yeah, you're fucking right. It was bad. But like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm just trying to make this fucking jump. I'm like, yeah, it was bad, but, like, you're not allowed to say that, only we're allowed to say that. Like, it's real, because it's like, we just don't... It's a weird one, it's why we're so bad. It's such a buggy mess. Oh, for fuck's sake. But it's just not, like, you're just not allowed to talk shit about it, because it's like, it's our buggy mess. You know, it's like, that's my son. You will not speak ill of my son. Never talk to me and my son whose arms aren't strong enough ever again. Now, Miraculously though, I have actually completed Angel of Darkness, not without help. My friend did have to come over and defeat a couple of the bosses for me because it was just unbearable. But I did actually get to the end, I finished the game, so that is quite impressive really, because that game is a shit show. And somehow, I actually finished it. Oh god, I have to do this again. Right, now, like, is there a reason? Do I need to go down there for any reason? Or if I fall off while I die? I honestly don't know. I just don't know how to get out of this level, is the thing. Because it looks like I can climb back up on those boxes. And there's a door down there, which makes me wonder, do I need to go through that door? The only reason I've lasted so long in Chronicles is because I don't know how to leave. I might need to get up the actual walkthrough at this rate, because this is... I'm really confused as to what I need to do here. Oh fuck. Lara! Okay, well we're on the ground anyway, might as well go and find out what's through here. Absolutely fucking nothing. Some shelves and stuff. Remember when I said I like Chronicles? No, I do like Chronicles, I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm getting... I hate just running around in circles. I don't know. Maybe there is something down here. Maybe I need to get my flares. I've only got 3 though, like... Okay, there's nothing down here. There is nothing, that is nothing. That is nothing. Like, if you're going to make a level so fucking dark, the least you can do is give me a few extra flares. Right. So there isn't anything down there isn't anything down here. Which means... there must be a reason that we're back here. But what? Why are we back here? Because if I go around there, all I do is loop back round in a circle. But I don't think I've, like, opened anything in my... I don't remember, like, opening anything, you know, or getting anywhere, like... What's this? Have I been in here? I think I've been in here. Yeah, I have been in here. Like, where am I going then? God, this is annoying. Yeah, this is... Yeah, this is this room. Oh, where's the damn walkthrough? Can I call this a death and move on? Tomb Raider Chronicles walkthrough. Streets of Rome. We are in Rome. Oh, apparently there's flares in the shells if I'd bother to look. Oh, apparently I'm supposed to go back onto the street. So why am I even here then? What did this achieve? How do I get out? How do I leave? How did I come in? What am I doing? Help! Someone help! Anybody help! Go left along the street where you began the level. This street? Ahead is what appears to be a dead end. Above on the right is an arched balcony. Oh, up here? Yeah, I already went up here though. Orange and white columns, you can't reach it yet. Oh right, I did all this. Small room with red furniture, courtyard with clothesline. Need to find the golden key. Well, if I go back to the place with the furniture, maybe we'll get somewhere. This is unbearable. Maybe I don't like Chronicles. Maybe I was lying. Is this the clothesline? To be honest, I don't even know. Where the hell is the courtyard with the clothesline? That's what I want to... It said about a peach hallway. This hallway is peach. Terracotta more like, but... I mean, this has got, like, deck chairs? I'm not sure I see a clothesline, though. Right, hold on. Let me... Right. Small room with red furniture. Go through the balcony above the fountain. Continue straight across and drop into a corridor with peach walls and white moulding. That should be this one. Shoot the window to get the bullets. Oh. Did not know that. Might as well. Follow it around to some 2. You can shoot the windows as you go. Go down the stairs, kill that dog now if you didn't before, and push open the double blue doors. Oh, shit. Are these blue? Oh. To be fair, didn't realise I could open them. Oh, fuck. Wide shot shells on the crane. Go through the doorway on the other side of the courtyard. Are you telling me I didn't need to come in here? What doorway? This door? That's not a door, is it? Go through the doorway on the other side of the courtyard where the first dog came from. I don't think I needed to do any of that, actually. Because it says go back up the stairs. It says go and open the gate, which I've already done. And it says go back up the stairs. To the courtyard with the clothesline. Go to the right, go up the stairs to the windows you shot out. Jump across the alley to the neighbouring house. Where? Up here? Oh, here. Jump across the alley to the neighbouring house. At the top, enter and take the first left. At the top of the ramp, you'll find a golden key and then a cutscene will play. Aha! We're getting somewhere. So basically, I didn't need to go into the bit behind the opera house at all, and that was all just a tutorial section. How incredibly wonderful. This is great. I can see everything I need to see here. I mean, it kept me alive a bit longer, but that's fucking annoying. Right, anyway. What is up with the camera here? Backtrack to the end of this hallway and continue up to the left. A cutscene will play. Right. Jump over the railing onto the red and white awning. Fucking, that's not what I said. What are they? Oh, flares. Like, I don't know how much longer we're going to be alive, but they could be handy. Shoot the dog before dropping to the ground. Use the golden key to open the gate. Oh, right, that's where I got that's the key for that. She's not aiming at any dog. Believe me, I'm trying to stay alive. Like, I could have dropped down there, but I'm like, no, because the dog will eat me. I am trying my best. I'm not trying to die as soon as possible. It's not my intention. But sometimes... Fucking Larson. It did say on the walkthrough, like, enter cautiously, Larson's here, but it says, like, just shoot at him with your pistols, but, oh well. But we stayed alive for a good, what's that say? What does that say? 37 minutes, so we stayed alive longer than any other game so far. Look at us go. But that does mean next up is Angel of Darkness, so get ready for an absolute nightmare. So get ready for an absolute nightmare. Okay, here we go. Time to suffer. This is an absolutely gorgeous version of the theme. And that's about the only good thing about this game. It's like the opening menu lulls you into this false sense of security where you think the game might actually be enjoyable. And then you turn it on, and it isn't. Right, cutscenes and everything are good, but we're skipping them. Like I say, I have actually completed this game. So, that being said, I died like a bazillion times and I was saving it like every 30 seconds. So, that doesn't...
This looks like a safe area. But I need to find a way out.
Look at that. Look, why is the subtitles are so ugly? Right, hold on. Oh god, we've got the jail shock, right?
Left analog stick. Push forward gently to walk, and all the way forward to run.
Also, I hate her wearing jeans and a denim jacket. I just hate that. Oh, that's right. She
That
can
bin
pick
looks
up.
climbable.
That bin looks climbable. I hate.
To climb the bin, stand next to it and push
I
forward.
like her roll
on the
animation
left
though. Like
analog
that is
stick.
decent. I mean, we're on the PlayStation 2 now.
To grab the balcony, walk to the edge of the bin and
I honestly didn't remember there being a tutorial level in this. Oh fuck. Right, so square is not jump, circle is jump, and square is crawl because roll. Because why would you ever want consistency? Oh, that's right, yeah, and she's got stamina. Because everything you ever want in a Tomb Raider game is fucking
to
stamina.
jump it, walk to the edge and stop. Remember, holding the walk button will stop me from falling off.
No! Right, what is the walk button now? What is the walk button?
Now press the jump button and push forward on the left analog stick at the same time.
Girl, I need to know what the walk button is. It's not that, by the looks of it. Oh, I'm so used to playing Tomb Raider with the directional buttons that this is actually really stressing me out now. Maybe that's why this game is so difficult. Right, what is the walk button? Oh, stop pressing square, you dumb bitch. Circle to jump, circle to jump. People never talk about how difficult it is when a game has a different control set for each game. And you get used to, like, if you play them one after the other, you have this problem. Right. This game
Climb the
feels
ladder.
clunky.
Stand facing it.
Oh, that ladder. I mean, our movements look really good, but it feels
left on
clunky
the
as all
left
shit.
analog
Like, it feels bad. It is bad. It's a badly made game.
Maybe I can climb through
And
that
that's not
window.
Core's fault, but
I'll have a look
it
around
is.
whilst I'm here.
it's a bad game.
Open drawers and
And it just doesn't feel like a Tomb Raider.
it looks like I need some.
But the soundtrack is really good, so there's that. Right. I'm back at the window. Oh, that camera angle. Oh, the camera is awful. Oh, I hate it so much. I haven't played this game in years. I'd forgotten how it actually, like, felt to play it. It's probably been, like, at least 10 years since the last
The
time I
jump to
turned
that
this
canopy
on.
looks challenging, but I think I can make it.
Good for you. It's the thing, it's like Lara Croft is like one of my favourite characters in anything ever, and then like I turn on this and I'm like, I fucking hate Lara Croft. Right, is that my walk button? Oh look. Slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all. Crisscross.
Now push forward and jump together. Then
Probably not while I'm facing the complete opposite direction. Turn around. Oh! Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's Angel of Darkness for you. There's nothing really I can say about that. Okay, everyone, gotta go and set up the PS3 and we'll get Legend on, will we? Okay, here we go. Legend time. Now, God, right. So you need to understand. Legend, like, is one of my favourite games of all time. It's a real comfort game for me. Like, it's stupidly easy, especially if you played it as many times as me. But, like, it's my comfort game. So, as you can see, played it before. So I'm going to deliberately put the game on hard mode, because otherwise there is a good chance that I would play the entire game without ever dying. So I'm going to put it on hard mode and see how we get on. I'm also, I think, going to have to do it level by level, because I don't know if I can start a new game without it deleting my previous save. I'm not sure. It might be alright. You don't understand, right? I fucking love Tomb Raider Legend. I'm in love with Alistair. I love Zip. I can quote this whole game. Like, I know the script of this game, like, backwards and forwards. Like, genuinely, I could just sit and quote it from start to finish. You don't understand. So, like, you are in for a ride here, because I am, like, emotionally attached to this game. Can I skip this? Skip cinematic.
I've been looking for certain artifacts.
Well, for some time
now. And an old friend working in the pals has tipped me off about a rather
promising room.
What sort of artifacts?
An ornate stone dais,
Among other things.
A big rock. And she won't
Say why.
Where would the suspense be otherwise?
I probably will do a full playthrough of this one day, just because I fucking love Tomb Raider Legend. You know, weirdly though, I feel like I actually preferred it on the PS2. Maybe I'll do a PS2 playthrough. Like, does it look better? Certainly it looks better on the PS3, but like, I don't know, like, there was just something about it on the PS2, like, it just had a certain, like, blocky PS2 charm, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think I'll probably do, like a full playthrough of this one day. We love it. X to jump, I have to say, like, they don't have an action button anymore. Well, I suppose triangle's action button. But, like, X to jump, good classic, game technology. We love it. Now, I say I've played this game a million times, and I have. I've now forgotten what I do after oh, right, I go through the water. Sorry. Check your PDA and all that. Do me a favour and check your PDA.
Lovely.
Do me a favor and check your PDA.
It still works, if that's what you're wondering.
If that's what you're wondering.
Cool. They said it was waterproof. You should be able to swim with it, no problem. Unless you eat it, then you'll
have to wait an hour. Do I have issues? Absolutely I have issues. Like, you don't understand, like, Alistair used to be, like, my biggest, like, crush. Like, I was obsessed with Alistair. It was, like, a problem. Like, I had friends at school that were like, Lawrence, if you don't fucking shut up about this video game character, I'm going to actually murder you. And I can completely understand why, because it was, like, sort of ridiculous.
The video is going to make me sick if you keep on swinging, Lara.
Look away
from the screen, then. Giving her a torch was absolutely a great idea. Like, now I don't have to use sword and flares every time I can't see. I also, annoyingly, on the PS2, I had, like, 100%ed this game. I had all the trophies, all the time trials. And then, obviously, I got the PS3 version, and it's got, like, other, like, actual, like, PlayStation trophies that I don't have. And, like, I need to platinum this game. Like, I know this game like the back of my hand. Like, I know this game better than any other game I've ever played. You know what I mean? Like, I need to platinum this.
That was too close.
So, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a playthrough and you all can come with me on my platinum and Tomb Raider journey.
I'm here, but I don't see no climber. Yeah, Hell yeah, I'll tell Rutland right now.
Also, Rutland myself.
Any idea who he is or who he works for?
I haven't the foggiest. He's deliberately unremarkable.
Is that good or bad?
It's deliberate, which isn't good.
Sometimes I actually don't know what Lara's talking about in this game, but that's fine. Keely Hawes, man, she made such a great Lara Croft. Very intrigued for how Hayley Atwell's going to do, because Hayley Atwell definitely has the right voice for Lara Croft. So I'm absolutely intrigued as to what that's going to be like. Also, the fact that Zip's apparently in this new anime, I'm like, one, can you also put an Alistair, like, please? But giving me more Zip content in 2022 is definitely an experience I didn't think I was going to have, and I admire them for it.
Flying at me screaming monkey talk like that, man. Just picked the first thing popped into my head. Just bam, flicked it right between the eyes.
And it started smoking it?
That's what it wanted. Monkeys get hooked on them, go crazy when they see you smoking. Funniest damn thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. I believe
when I see it. They're talking a load of shit, it's so funny. I was pretty sure I could grapple them, but maybe not. What the fuck is shit again? Oh, there we go.
Who are these guys? The question is, why go to this much trouble to guard some ruins?
Quite.
If I die really in a really stupid way while playing Legend, I am going to be genuinely upset. Oh, kitty! Oh, my next door's cat has just appeared. Hello, kitty. Oh, it's so cute. I haven't seen her in a little while. I don't know where she went. I think it's because my mom keeps bringing her dog down, and I think the cat's getting freaked out and is like, I'm scared that this dog is kicking about, but the dog is not here today, so. The cat. Oh shit. I forgot there was a guy there. Would definitely help if I could remember how to use the fucking controller. Nice. Our movements in this were so good, like look. Whee! Fucking incredible.
Isn't
I'm skipping the cutscenes, I'm sorry, because we're not doing like a full playthrough here. This is meant to be like, how long can I go before I die? So, like... I'm not really here to sit through all the cutscenes right now.
She's over there!
So we're on hard mode, we're not using health packs, because that, I think, is the only way we're going to have this game not be me playing the entire of Legend. Because not only is the game incredibly easy, but like I say, this game is muscle memory to me at this point. Like, I could play it. There was definitely a time where I could have played this game with my eyes shut. It's been a few years, but there was a time. Oh, I really want to use a health pack because I really like this game and I want to keep playing it. Amateurs. Right, we've got a thingamajig coming up here.
Glad you're on your toes.
It's a useful survival skill.
What's all this stuff for? Moving heavy materials deeper into the mountain, probably. Sometimes ancient builders had to tunnel around hard rock deposits.
See, what happened was, right, Alistair died in Underworld, and like, I was heartbroken. And then years later, I met Sean Hastings in Assassin's Creed, and I moved on. I was like, oh right, another stuffy, smart English dude, that's fine. I can have... And Sean's still alive as of 2020, I guess. So, we can live with that. 2021, I suppose, because, well, I don't know. Like, he was in the Discovery Tour, but technically he wasn't. It was really just Danny Wallace. So, like, is Sean alive? Not entirely sure, but, like, I assume nothing has happened to Sean in the small space of time since 2020, when Valhalla came out. How do I... Oh, there we go. How do I... There we go. I couldn't remember the button for surface. I am concerned by my my health right now.
Is that a jaguar? Why predators attack prey larger than themselves is a mystery.
And a pity.
I was gonna say, do I have other guns? I do not.
Is that a scarlet monkey or a person? Spooky. Ah, cunning.
Damn right. I am cunning, Alistair. You'll never convince me that Alistair Fletcher was not in love with Lara Croft, to be quite honest. I really want to use a Medipack. I could just be like, oh, okay, so for Legend, since it's easy, like, I'll only use, like, the 3 Medipacks that I'm given, but that's still stupid. Like, I just
Looks like you're going forward.
want to keep playing, is it?
Yes, but how?
With patience and
Assistance. Right, there's a Jaguar around here somewhere. Where is it? Why is it not here?
someone picked an unfortunate place to hunt.
At least I don't need to consult a walkthrough for this one. Like, all I really want in life is an, like, Legend Anniversary Underworld sequel. You can keep all your other Tomb Raider ideas. That's the only one I want. You don't, like, I don't want your Shadows of the Tomb Raider. I don't want anything else. I just want my Legend Anniversary Underworld sequel. And in it, we have to, like, find a way to bring Alistair back from the dead. That is the plot of the game, and I will hear nothing else. Like, that's the reality, is that that's what we're doing. We're making a game, and we're going to find an artifact that brings Alistair back from the dead. Or like the time travel triangle thing from the film. Because that could probably also bring Alistair back from the dead.
Man, this place was weird and complicated. It probably wasn't so back when it was fully furnished. We're looking at the
Alistair and Zip, like, were just such bros. Like, they were just such besties. And it just breaks my heart. Like, the way Zip is so upset through, like, the entire rest of Underworld and the DLC about Alistair just breaks my heart. Like, he clearly... Fuck. No! No! Oh, no. Oh. Oh, I'm actually really upset about that. I thought I could at least get to the final bit where everyone's shooting me when Rutland shows up. Wow, that was... Wow. That's really disappointing. Because that was just a really clumsy button press mistake. Instead of hitting circle for it to drop down, I just kind of walked off the edge. Well, that... Yeah, I guess we have to put it off then and go start Anniversary. Oh... You know, I'd been like, I'm gonna have to like, spend like a whole day. What are my stats like on this? Tell me. Time trial, yes. No, yes. No. No, no, yes. Oh, so I've got all the gold rewards at least, because I remember the Kazakhstan one was a pain in the fucking arse. So all I need is to beat the time trials. And then I think a few of the other, like, kind of, like, silly things, like kill 3 guys with 1 explosion or some shit. Oh shit, I hit X. No, no. No, no. It won't fucking let me leave. Right, okay. I'll need to quit and come back in because I'm stuck now. Yes, I'll boot up Anniversary. I'm so annoyed at... But, no. I fucked it. Oh well. Okay. Okay, Anniversary. Let's go. Wow, we're almost at the end and it's not even 12 o'clock. I started this at like 9:30 in the morning. That's really embarrassing that I've like fucked it up that badly. I honestly didn't think... I like thought it would be like funny and I thought like, oh, I'm gonna die really early in like at least one of the games it's gonna be dead funny. I honestly didn't expect it to go this badly. This is so much worse than I expected it to be. Resume game, load game, replay level. I'm gonna have to do replay level then, because it doesn't have like a new game option. Unless... No. It doesn't have a replay. So I'm gonna have to do replay level then. At least I can change your outfit. Oh fuck! I've pressed... Oh, for fuck's sake. I can come back out of it and do it again. I want to change your outfit. Sorry folks. Well, Kabamba continues to fuck off. Right, yes. Fucked it. I'm just making such a complete mess of this. Right, Mountain Caves, outfit. Camouflage, doppelganger, Croft Manor Sport, classic, wetsuit, catsuit. Classic's a laugh, so let's do classic. I definitely haven't completed the time trials on Anniversary, and something tells me I never will. That seems unrealistic. Because Anniversary, you know, is still a bit of a bastard, I have to say. Look at her. Look at classic Lara. Look at her little bun. And the blocky boobs. We love it. Yeah, Anniversary, like, there are some bits in Anniversary, particularly the boss battles, that are complete bastard. Now, the first time I played Anniversary, my original copy was on the Wii. And on the Wii, you have to do this, like, nonsense with the controllers and the nunchuck to do, like, adrenaline dodge. And, oh my god, it's a nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare. I also had Underworld on the Wii, and oh wow, that was a porting disaster. That is one of the worst ports I've ever seen. But, you know, it's fun to say that I've played it. I've also got, or I played, like, Last Revelation on the Dreamcast, so I've played, like, a lot of different versions of Tomb Raider over the years. I hope I sound alright. I can't see my microphone. I can't see my microzone levels from here. Look, it's my little dude.
Oh, allí estás. Mira, ya llegamos.
Same. I forgot to check, what difficulty did I put this on? Did I put it on medium? Or did I put it on easy? Does it tell me? It does not. Okay, I don't know what difficulty I put it on, so that's interesting. Like, Anniversary is harder than Legend, so I wouldn't say I would have need to put it on hard just to try and ensure that I die. But it's also, at this point in time, not that difficult. Like, this early in the game, it's not that much of a struggle. What am I doing? No, this isn't what I'm meant to be doing at all, is it? No, it's not. I was meant to climb up here and then go up there. Fucking wolves! Why is it that the doors always fucking close behind you? Like I say, right, like, I love what they did with this game. Like, I think they did a really good job of recreating the original levels. And I don't really care what anyone says, like, I think they did great. Also, checkpointing system, like, I know some people think that makes life too easy. I fucking love a checkpointing system. It just makes life so much better when you don't have to backtrack through half a fucking level because you forgot to save. Or even worse, because there wasn't a save crystal in an appropriate place for the ones that force you to save in specific locations, which is my absolute least favourite, like most hated save game function, when they make you save in certain places. Harry Potter on the PS1 was a bastard for that. You had to look for the stupid floating spell book to save your game, and it's like, oh, I hate that. Because if there's not one at like the exact, like an appropriate place for you, you just end up like playing for ages, and then you either have to keep playing until you find a place to save, or you just have to stop playing and accept that you're going to have to redo like half an hour, an hour's work or whatever. And that, to me, is like the worst thing ever. Oh fuck. Cool, we lost half a health bar, so we're off to a great start. Look at her face! Oh my god! That is how I felt when I died in Tomb Raider 3. Very much me. Oh no, I've triggered the fucking wolves. By the way, if you don't know where that reference comes from, I feel sorry for you, and if you do know where it comes from, you need to tell me because I can't remember what the video was. I've never been able to find it. Like, for years, me and my friend have been looking for it. I don't know if it was taken down or whatever, but it was this old Tomb Raider, like, crack video where someone was playing Anniversary and had dubbed it over, and they were like, fucking wolves. And then there's one bit where, like, Zep starts talking and he's like, hello, it's using the Google Translate voice, and it's like, hello, Lara, I'm talking to you through your earpiece. And then she's like, I'm not wearing an earpiece. Oh, well. Like, we used to watch, like, that. Ludwig is the Scat Man is one of my favourite Tomb Raider crack videos ever. It went down from YouTube for a while, and it was, like, the end of the world, and then it came back, and I was like, fucking download that shit before someone takes it back off the internet. So we need to preserve this incredible Tomb Raider content. Broccoli, coconut, hot dog, everything that Norsk chick has ever made. You can smash her with a hammer or shoot her in the face. You can smash her with a pillar or blow up the whole place. You can throw her off a million cliffs with lava down below, but it doesn't make a difference to Nat Lo. That shit is like what I live for. Like, Tomb Raider crack content. The one where it's like, stop being so dramatic, Lara. Lara, you sound like a broken record. My mother is dead. Amanda is dead. Alistair's dead. Girl, don't fucking crawl. That's not what we want to do here. Oof. Forgot it did that. Or, Janice, the friendly prostitute from France. She smokes a cigarette and wears sexy pants. Same to you. Where are you? The question is, are we going to get further in Anniversary or Tomb Raider 1? Am I going to get out of Vilcabamba? At this rate, am I even going to get out of the caves? Because Legend didn't really set a great precedent, really. Shit, that's not what I want to do. Right, yeah, I forgot how we play this, so I need to go around the other side. Two trailer park girls go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. While we're here talking of Eminem, like, is anyone else just completely obsessed with, Don't Want It off of Lil Nas X's album because it uses an interpolation of Mockingbird by Eminem, because like it's like I just can't stop listening to it. It's like the first time I heard it I was like, that's definitely Mockingbird, and then like I just end up becoming like obsessed with it because I can't stop listening to it and thinking about how much it sounds like Mockingbird. Like it must be an interpolation because it can't possibly just sound that much like Mockingbird. Tell the Reaper you don't want it, you don't want it all. I know everything's gonna be alright. And I'm like, stiffen that up, little lady. I told you, daddy's here to hold you through the night. Like, it's the same song. Okay, we made it out of the mountain caves, so that's a good start. I was listening to, like, I was trying to, like, catch up on, like, the Eminem albums that I've missed. Like, because I love Eminem, but I'm usually really late to the party when it comes to, like, oh shit, I forgot about that. I think we can leave it on medium. Let's do Doppelganger. Because I almost died there as it was. And I was listening to Stepdad because I saw that on like the list of tracks and I'm like, oh, that one's going to be emotional, and I listened to it and it's such an angry song about how he hates my stepdad, and I'm like, you know, in terms of childhood trauma, it's like on a scale of 1 to Eminem writing a song about how much he hates his stepdad when he's 50 years old, how much did your childhood trauma affect you? It's such a bop though, like, I don't really know how to explain it like as a bop. I always feel bad, like, it's like, I feel like I shouldn't be vibing to songs that Eminem wrote about his, like, terrible childhood, but at the same time, Some of them are just, you know, vibes. Look at the state of me. Shit. I thought that was a pressure pad or something. It's not. Right. Vilcabamba. See, this looks a little bit more like the Lost City of Vilcabamba. Not a huge amount, but somewhat. Oh god, I didn't even get to the bear when we were playing Tomb Raider 1. That's so embarrassing. Right. So that's... And then how do I get in here? Do I go in here? Because that's the bit from the previous game. That, right. Oh, something just checkpointed for some reason. Where do I go? This is the way I came in. Can I jump onto that? No. Where do I go? This is where the bear came out of. Like, I know it had to end up in one of these rooms because that's the way it worked in the previous game. Oh, maybe I need to go through here. Shit! For fuck's sake. Oh god. So no, we didn't make it out of Vilcabamba. I fucked that one up. I couldn't remember what to do. I thought I had to surface for air before getting the switch, but no, I did not. Alright then everybody, I'll go and get Underworld, which will be our last game of the day. This is actually really embarrassing. Okay everyone, last game. I had told myself like, I've been wanting to do this for ages, right? And I was like, I'll need to find a time when I'm like free for like a whole day, because this is going to take all day to record, because like, you know, imagine if I turn on a game and it takes me like an hour before I die, like that's going to take up so much time. It has been less than 3 hours since I started recording and we're on to the last game. This is so much worse than I expected. Like, I expected to die quite fairly soon, like in, you know, like I didn't expect to survive very long in 3 because I know I'm really bad at it, but I honestly didn't expect it to go this badly. This is so much worse than I could have imagined. I'm really embarrassed as a Tomb Raider fan right now, but you know what? You know what? I'm having a good time. It's funny. And it means that I don't, you know, it means that I've freed up my afternoon. Because it's only 12:15 and I thought I was going to be doing this like all day. So I've now got a free afternoon that I didn't expect. Isn't that wonderful? No. Should I put it on Treasure Hunt? Does Treasure Hunt still have enemies? Treasure Hunt still has enemies, right? I guess we're just gonna have to start a new game then. That is still like the most dramatic way to open a game. Oh, I forgot there's a prologue. You also have no idea how bad this looked on the Wii. Like, I wish I could explain to you how shit this looks on the Wii. I don't have, I would show you, but I gave my Wii copy away to my friend. Because I'm a bad friend. He wanted to play it, and I was like, oh, well, I've got it on the PS3 now, so you can have my Wii copy if you like. And he didn't have a PS3, so that was the only way for him to play it, which was the same problem I had. I didn't have a PS3 when I played Underworld at first, which is why I had it on, the Wii. I actually owned I owned three copies of Underworld at one point because I had a PS3 copy. I have an individual PS3 copy and I have the trilogy copy. So I had three copies of this game at one point. And I don't even like it that much. You know what I mean? Oh shit. Get back up. Where am I going? There we go. So I would like absolutely play it and show you how shit it was, but I'm not going to because I don't have it. If I did, I absolutely would do that because I feel like everyone needs to see how badly ported this was, especially because like there was one bit when I was in the Croft Manor level, like the actual Croft Manor level, where an entire part of the level just didn't load. There was just this like orange abyss. And it was really annoying because I didn't realise at first that that had happened. I thought it would like pop in eventually, but it didn't. And it meant I had to restart like the whole level because like half the level just didn't load, and it wasn't going to load. It just wasn't going to happen. So I hate the animation. I know they mocapped this game, but I feel like it looks worse. Probably because up until now, Lara's movements have always been so fluid because they were made like. They weren't mocapped, and then when she is mocapped, I just feel like it makes her look really clumsy. And I know it's more realistic, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Where's Alistair? Oh.
It's long. I know.
So dramatic, man. Like, if I didn't know what was coming, I would be like, what? What's going on? Right, as much as I love this cutscene, can I skip it? No. I was going to say as much as I love this cutscene, but it does not. Oh, there we go. Skip cinematic. Right, back on this sodden boat again. Let's go. Like, I appreciate a treasure hunt mode, but why can't you have a replay level and a treasure hunt mode? Why would you deprive me of the ability to replay levels? Shoot who? I don't see anyone. Pretty much the general consensus about Tomb Raider is that she looked the best in this game, and I like completely disagree. I think her eyes look really far apart, and every time I look at the Underworld model, all I can see is her eyes look too far apart. Like, I don't know how to, like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, I just think her face looks like the proportions are off. The sonar map is one of the worst features. Like, look at this, right? The hint thing is handy, but sonar map. This is not helpful. This is not helpful. What the fuck is this? What is this? I know that was a feature they were going to put in Tomb Raider 1, and they decided that it didn't really work. So they were like, all these years later, they were like, why don't we like bring it back and try again? It's like, you know, no, it didn't work in 1996 and it didn't work in 2008. Stop that. Right, I need to get the pipe thingies. There's one. I hate this level. I fucking hate this level. It's slightly more interesting by the time you get to the Kraken, but I just hate it. This is a terrible way to open the game. I don't know who thought, oh, a big underwater level with like... I don't know who thought an underwater level was a good way to open this game. It's not. Underworld is not very good. Like, I like Underworld, but realistically this is not a very good game. There's a lot of things wrong with Underworld. Like, someone said to me recently, like, Underworld's the best Tomb Raider, and, like, I won't hear anything else, and I was like, I respect your opinion, but I'm also completely baffled as to how anybody could think that. Like, this is not a very good game in a lot of ways. And I say that as someone who likes this game, like, it's not very good. I still like it. Do I like it more than Last Revelation? Meh, probably. But I still don't... I love the story of Underworld. I love the cutscenes. I think the story is great. I think the game itself is lacking in many ways. Now, where the fuck am I going? Swimming with the jellies. Starting this game with this level is sort of like it's sort of like, you know how in Uncharted 4, right, they put in that level where it's like Nate diving for his work, and they were like, oh, it's to try and show you like how mundane his life is since he gave up treasure hunting, and I'm like, that's fine and I get it, but I don't want to play that. Like, that level is awful. And I entirely get why they put it in and what they were aiming for, but it's bad. And I feel like this level is kind of in the same vein, because like starting off the game where you're just like swimming for ages, this is awful. This is an awful way to open the game, and it's not like making me feel like I want to play. I don't know whose design decision this was, but I feel like it was a bad decision. Like I say, it gets alright once you get inside and like the Kraken appears and stuff. It's not quite so bad. But I'll probably do a Tomb Raider trilogy playthrough at one point, because these are like my favourite games ever. And it would be fun to just kind of get to sit and talk about them while I play. Especially because it's not like... I don't find this challenging. Like, Anniversary has some bits that kick my ass, but on the whole, I don't find any of these games difficult or hard to play. So I can't remember where to go is my problem right now, but like I feel like I would have it wouldn't be something that's particularly difficult, and I know I would get to the end of it at least, because like, is it down here? Is this a thing? No, that's the floor. I can't remember where the third one is. I'm sure they're all in like little caves, I just can't remember where the cave is. Oh fuck. Have I got my harpoon? I do. Nobody tell Peter. Did I get it? I got it. Okay, cool. So yeah, like, it wouldn't be challenging in any way to sit and play these for the channel, because I can play them with my eyes shut. See, I would say my favourite level in Underworld is probably the second level. I can't remember what country that is. Thailand? Southern Thailand? Is that it? Thailand. It's got a great score. I feel like that's probably my favourite level in the game. It's really, really pretty, and I really enjoy it. And I'm like, see if you'd opened with that, it would have really drawn me in, but see opening with this, fucking hate it. Right, where is this other sodden thing? Do I appreciate the big large world though? Sure, I do. I do appreciate that. I appreciate they were putting in a lot of effort to make these worlds. They look really good. I just don't... I don't like swimming this much. Oh, here's a thing. Is this a thing? No, that brought me back in here. Are you fucking serious? Where is it? It's been so long since I last played Underworld, I don't remember. I feel like it... Is it over here somewhere? Like, this thing here looks suspiciously large. Aha! Here we go. I just couldn't find the entrance. Here we go. Wait, did I already come in here? Did I already come in here? It's not there! I didn't think I came in here. Oh, maybe I did. Shit. I thought I went into this one. Yeah, I went into that one. So where's the... I just had the weirdest noise from next door. What was that? It must be in here then. Is it just not on the table? Is it like on the floor or something? Have the jellyfish stolen it? Don't make me consult a walkthrough for fucking Underworld. Don't make me do that. Oh, this is so annoying. I feel like I've got stuck with this like pretty much every time. This feels familiar. This experience feels familiar. The first handle's lying in plain sight on a small pedestal. Got that one. Second handle's in another pedestal. What about the third handle? Oh, wait. Is the third handle already in the door? Am I an idiot? Am I an idiot? It says with all three handles now in the door. Oh god, it is. The handle's already... Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that's fucking embarrassing. Never mind. Right, now we just have to solve the puzzle. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that you have to watch this. I'm so sorry. I genuinely thought I had to find all three handles. I am so stupid. People will be watching this at home and being like yelling at the thing like you've already got all three handles, and I apologise. This is the problem with not having the ability to stream, because if I was on stream y'all could tell me that I'm doing it wrong, but I don't have the internet speed to do that, so you just have to scream at a screen where I can't hear you. My apologies. Oh fuck. Right, where are we? Like I say, at least you can't drown. How we go? See, right, I just really don't like these movements. I really don't. I just think she looks really clumsy, and like I say, I know they're done by a human, and that's why, but I think it's because they've never been done like that before, that like it looks clumsy in comparison to what we know Lara Croft looked like in the previous games, that like her movements went from being like really fluid and like balletic to being really kind of clumsy, and it just makes it look as if she's kind of forgotten how to jump. Like, I don't know, like, it just, I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like it. That's maybe just a personal preference thing, but I don't like it. And I find it really jarring through the entire game. Like, I was watching a documentary recently about Tomb Raider 1, and apparently they wanted to rotoscope the moves in the first game, and then they decided they looked better if they just made them as animations. So they knew full well that like it didn't look good to mocap the moves, and then this game did it anyway. Oh, this is the sword and box thing, isn't it? Yeah, they loved a good pressure pad challenge in this game. There we go. Cutscenes look great though. I mean, look at this. Look at that. That looks so good. I mean, this was a PS3.
The carvings are
in 2008.
Early Germanic design.
And it looks fantastic.
This is far older than the 5th century, yet, strangely enough, more sophisticated. Proto-Norse runes. Let's see. World of Mist. That.
Okay, Niflheim. We're gonna have a party, whoa, in the Mediterranean Sea. Do 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 do. Oh, yo, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, we're going to Ibiza. Whoa, oh, back to the island. Whoa, we're gonna have a party. Whoa, in the Mediterranean Sea. I hate the health packs in this game. They're like weird chalices with like, I don't know, herbal mixture in them or something, and I'm like, girl, how are you healing yourself? The Medipack, the implication was that it was filled with like bandages and stuff to patch up your wounds. You can't just drink from a creepy chalice and somehow heal yourself. What the fuck is going on? Okay, now we've got the Kraken. I'm a Kraken of the sea.
Oh, that's lovely. I hope it's as blind as it looks.
Right. I like how they were like, let's give her like a camera instead of binoculars in this game. So that she can narrate to herself without having to talk to Zip and Alistair. Because people didn't like Zip and Alistair. And you know what? You know, get fucked. People really didn't like, I mean, that Norse chick has like a song about like, yay, Alistair died, and I mean, it's funny, but also I'm offended. Like, what did Alistair Fletcher ever do to you? Like, really, what did he ever do to deserve so much hate? My boy is just out here trying to help Lara Croft, and y'all are treating him as if he's like, killed your firstborn or something. He is a good boy. He did not deserve to die. You're all just mean. I also really thought I was going to die there, but we landed in the water, so that's nice. Fucking stop that. Also, yeah, her wall jump move in this game does mean that a lot of the time you're trying to get her to climb on something and she decides to bounce off the fucking front of it instead. Is this the bit I just came from? I can't... No, it's not. Okay. That is pretty cool, though. Like, I love her big flips. Like, whee! Right. This thing, again. It is unfortunate that I feel like I'm going to end up playing Underworld longer than any of the others when I don't even really enjoy Underworld that much. Like, it feels like we're going to be playing this game for a while, and that's sad. Because I don't really want to play Underworld that long. This will be the one where I end up, it's like, oops, I played the whole game. Right, nothing's happening. Because the big arm is in the way. There we go. So that opened... Yeah, because we need to get that thing to fall. That's right. Fuck. Well, never mind what I just said. That's it. That's us. We've done it. We've played every Tomb Raider until I die. Thanks for joining me. Cannot believe it went this badly. Wow. Wow. I'm horrified by how bad I did, actually. I'm really embarrassed. But I hope everyone had a good time watching. I've been wanting to record this for so long, and I'm so glad I finally got the chance, because it's been an absolute laugh. And I hope everyone enjoys watching the monstrosity when it gets uploaded. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever it is. Happy birthday to Lara Croft on the 14th. It's currently the 11th of February, so happy birthday to Lara in 3 days. Don't know how old you are these days, but happy birthday to you. You're a queen. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Fuck's sake. Hang fire. Like, has this still got my old save? Good, yeah, it didn't delete my save, so that's really good to know. That's good. Okay. Because I don't want to have to play Underworld the whole way through again just to get my save back. Okay.